What's going on YouTube? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz coming at you with another video. Yes! Another one. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are trying for your purpose and mission in life. You guys are going out there, working hard for it, grinding it out, and getting rewarded for it. Because at the end of the day, when we go after purpose and mission in life, good things do happen. Alright. Now, I understand this is going to be really interesting, right? Because there are some of you, your emotions are really high, and they're like sky high right now, and you don't know how to control them, and you really want to contact your ex. So this video is going to, I'm going to help you how to really, not only, I don't want to say get back with them, but to really how do I put this in a nice way? To really make it seem like it start fresh, okay? So, I know I tell you guys in all my videos, don't contact them. If they're the one that dumped you, they're the one that ghosted you, they're the one that didn't want to be with you, or anything like that, it's up to them if they want to contact you, right? But if you are in a high state of emotions, in your emotions are that uncontrollable, and you really want to contact them, I got this for you, okay? So, if you're concentrating right now, take out a pen and paper, whatever you got to take these notes, okay? So the first thing you gotta do, my eyes are bothering me, right? The first thing you must do, you have to let go of that relationship. That relationship that you had in the past, that you had with that one specific person, it's dead. It's gone. It's no more there. It's gone. But the person that you want to be with, they're still there. But here's the thing. Here it is. You have to let this relationship die. So here's another, for example, one of my exes came back to me and stuff like that. I don't want to I'm not going to bring anything in that relationship to the present because that's already in the storybook. Right now we have something new. It's going to be something new, if that makes sense, right? I'm just saying hypothetically, excuse me. You got to let it go. And this is where you really have to control your emotions and really say, all right, let's put this relationship in the past and really just, because who that person used to be is not who they are today. And who she is in front of you, that's a brand new person. And who she sees in front of her is a brand new person, is a new person. It's a different person. That's the state of mind you have to really approach it at. The second thing that you really, and this is going to be really, really key, right? Because I know we come from we're really resentful, and it's hard for us to really get to this point. But the second thing that you really got to do is you got to forgive them. And it all comes down, and how do you forgive them is by taking 100% responsibility. Because at the end of the day, you made a choice. That is your responsibility. That choice is your responsibility. Just as much as their actions, their choices were their responsibility too. You guys played a part. It's both of your responsibilities. But you got to come from a place to where you got to forgive them, right? This is only for the guys that are really about to contact the ex. You're going to contact them, and you're going to really this is what you really, really, really got to do, okay? You have to forgive them. Anything that they've done that hurts you, anything that they have done to really just leave you into the dust, that made you, they devalued you, they made you feel less worthy. You have to forgive them, right? And that's where I say in step one, you have to really die down the relationship that you had in the past, because it doesn't matter anymore, because because who that person used to be, that's who they used to be. They're a different person today. So that's why you got to be in a state of mind to where you got to forgive them. Makes sense? I hope it makes sense, right? The third one, and I've been telling you guys this, but you really can't be so resentful. You really have to take 100% responsibility. In addition to that, you really got to come from a place to where you're learning a lot about yourself, and you really have to put a lot of value into yourself. And and number 3 is forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself. Let's be real. I value my friendship with Ruby, but we're not going to be so resentful to each other because our business relationship didn't work out. It is what it is, and we take what we can get and we learn from it. But if she would be resentful to me and stuff like that, that's like a sign for her that she hasn't forgiven herself. Now, and if I'm resentful to her, that's a sign for me that I haven't forgiven myself. You have to start forgiving yourself. All the actions in the past, you have to start forgiving yourself. You have to let it go. If you start dwelling on the past, if you start dwelling on anything, that's the reason why you're still feeling pain today. Because you're still dwelling on the past, and you're still and you're still attached to the outcome. That's a bonus tip too. So, number 3, you gotta really forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is probably one of the biggest things in overcoming a heartbreak, overcoming an obstacle, overcoming anything. So, forgiving yourself, how do you do it? You gotta start investing in yourself. You gotta start going out. Go out to the bars, go out to the library, go out to some place. Start socializing with people. If you're an introvert, have a set pattern to where have a technique to where you snap yourself out of it, right? And go start networking with people. Just either do this right in front of your face or like that. And then put yourself in a state of mind. For an extrovert, you already know. You don't need to be shy. You just go out there and really do it because people already can detect who you really are. It's a process to start forgiving yourself and start to really learn about yourself, especially if you're telling the problems to other people. You start hearing it and you're like, oh, wait. Okay? And, honestly, it's just, it can be challenging, but you really have to really value yourself here. And I'm talking about being a motherfucking man that's going to not be in this area where you are so depressed, but it's okay to be here, but you got to get yourself out of there. One of the very first things I said when I was in that state of mind, where I was just like, I was hurt, I was all this. I was just like depressed. I couldn't believe the relationship was over, all of it. I remember sitting, when I was working at a 9 to 5, I said to myself, I can't be here right now. I can't stay in this emotion. I know I'm going to feel this, but I can't stay here. I got to do something about it. And I did something about it. I went out, socialized. I learned a lot about myself. And I think that is something that you got to do for yourself too. But start forgiving yourself. Forgive. Before you forgive your ex, you got to come from a place to start forgiving. And then once you forgive your ex, you got to forgive yourself. Because you've made mistakes too, and you've made mistakes not only to them, but you made mistakes to yourself. So again, that's pretty much the whole thing. So just to recap. 1, die that past. Let it go. Let it go. 2, forgive your ex. All right? Forgive them. Who they are today is the completely different person. That's not who they used to be in the past, because a person in the past is not who they are today. And start forgiving yourself, because who you used to be is not who you are today. Forgive yourself. Your actions in the past don't reflect who you are today. But you got to start putting yourself in a position to where you can start fulfilling your life with love, joy, and success. All right? So that's pretty much my whole thing. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And of course, I think I pointed at the right direction. And go in the description box and join my free Facebook group. If you want to book a one-on-one with me, I'll have that option there as well. And of course, if you guys find this information valuable, I want you to drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, because it is your man, Mr. Dominic Cruz, coming at you with another video. Yes, another one. Oh, wait. All right, guys, take it easy.